Does it ever feel like life is just going by really fast? Just all these things are happening all at once, and you don't get to have the time to process it, and life just starts slapping you across the face over and over again, and all these things are happening, and it just doesn't fucking stop. And at some point, you kind of realize that you can just take your head away from the hand that's slapping you and look at it from afar, and then if you like pain for whatever reason, you go back to it and it just keeps slapping you over and over and over and over and over again. A lot of things happen in life, don't they? On the fucking regular, a lot of things happen in life. They really do. Does it ever feel like life just happens in a Buzz Lightyear flash of a fucking eye? Shout out to Pixar. Shout out to Toy Story. And Toy Story, Pixar, childhood. Everything happens so fast, doesn't it? Now you're here. Now you're here with a bunch of stuff that you don't really know what to do with. It's kind of wild. You know, it's like life just happens so fast. And when it happens so fast, but you don't get to process it, because then it's just the next handshake and the next hug. Not that they're anything bad, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not a matter of right or wrong or good or bad. But maybe you're still back there, right? Maybe you're still there and everything is just trying to pull you back here, right? Life really does happen fast. It does. Like that. You blink and then you're fucking gone. You're dead. It's over. You know? It's a lot. Life is a lot. It's a lot to take on. It really is. And when you don't do the necessary processing that is helpful and beneficial for you as an individual, as a person, are you really giving yourself what it is that you need? And that's the question, you know? That's really the question of all of this. And in terms of this video, I was thinking about it, I think, last night, and I was really just reflecting on how much we go through as people. Just how fast-paced life is, right? Kind of reminds me of the news, you know, the stories that come out and everything. I don't really pay attention because it's just one fucking thing after another, which is basically like what life is, right? So if it's one thing after another and we're still here, but we have to be here, one thing after another, we're still here, but we have to be here because life just pulls us out of ourselves. It pulls us out of our shit. Or maybe that's what people with unhealthy boundaries do. I don't know. But, you know, there was a point in my life not too long ago when I was reflecting over the past decade, and I was like, fuck, everything happened so fast. It really did. Just went by like that. And the other thing, too, is that I got so used to being slapped that when I even tried to take myself away from the hand that was slapping me, I was like, let's have some more. Let's have some more, right? And it's just like, let's have some more of toxic cycles. Let's have some more of unhealthy dynamics. No, let's not. Yeah, but all that we know is the chaos. What do we do? Sit down and meditate. Be here now, like Ram Dass says. What do we do? Is it possible to slow down life? Is it possible to go back? I don't know. I don't know what science provides. I don't know what life provides. I am human. I am human. And a lot has been expected of me. A lot has been expected of me. I have been through a lot, and I will validate that for myself. And I'm sure that you've been through a lot as well. And I will validate that for you. It doesn't matter what you've been through. What matters is how you feel about it. What matters is, I mean, don't get me wrong. When I say it doesn't matter what you've been through, yes, it absolutely matters what you've been through. That might sound like invalidation. It matters what you've been through. It matters how you've experienced it. It matters how you feel about it. It matters what you think about it. You're real. You exist. You know? You've been through a lot. And I would argue so that it's important and healthy to process that. But still, life just seems like it goes by really fast, over and over again, 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 right? And then it's like you find yourself in one of those situations where you're like swimming against the current because you're trying to get back to the thing that happened, to just be able to look at it, right? Like, holy shit, look at that. Oh my God, that is charred. Holy fuck, right? And then you try to sit with it. And you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? Right? Maybe you, and then like, ugh, right? Just being with yourself, just figuring out what to do with yourself. Not worrying about anything else, not worrying about anybody else. You don't owe anybody shit. Just watch out for the IRS. Oh man, if you owe people money, take care of that. But other than that, you don't owe shit to anybody. You don't have to answer any calls, you don't have to answer any messages. You can finally take that breath. That if you held in for any longer, it would turn into a fucking fart. I'm just kidding. Oh man. Maybe it already has. A lot happens in life. A lot happens in a person's life. It really does. It really does. It really does. I'm not responsible for anybody else. You're not responsible for anybody else. How does that feel? To like take a step back and realize that a majority of the responsibility that you've taken on in life that has been unhealthy as a dynamic in and of itself, because now you realize, oh, I've been caretaking people who are entirely capable of taking care of themselves, right? Letting go of that weight, because that is a weight and a half. Oh my goodness, that's a weight and a half. How does it feel to let go of that? Is it challenging? Is it just more comfortable to continue carrying around the weight of that responsibility? Yeah, I've been there. That's some wild shit. It really is. Some wild shit. When life goes by fast, when your life goes by fast and you don't process it, yeah, I think that there's some work to be done there.